Before the video starts, I just want to give a big thank you to everyone as we've achieved YouTube Partner. I'm very grateful for all of your support and hope that I can create more content for you to enjoy. Now, let's get into the video. Salmon Run is known to have many different occurrences, whether it be the usual day wave with bosses left and right, or the night waves featuring things such as a giant tornado or restless salmonids. So, why not rank them? If you're new to the channel, hello! My name is Hydro and I'm a Salmon Run Overfisher who is aspiring to reach the top level. Currently, as of the video's upload date, I have been an overfisher for over 2 years. Now, what is Salmon Run overfishing, you may ask? Well, I like to define it as implementing optimal strategies for collecting as many golden eggs as possible. Today, I'll be ranking all of the event waves in Salmon Run from my personal least favorite to my favorite. Remember that all of this is just an opinion, and everyone should be entitled to their own opinions. If you enjoy the video, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe as I often stream Salmon Run overfishing and have more content planned for the future. Starting off at the bottom of the list at number 10, we have not only the most difficult wave to overfish, but also the bane of nearly every salmon runner's existence, the Glowfly Rush Wave. Before I get into my criticism about this wave, I just want to mention that I absolutely love the design and idea of this wave. It's quite literally Salmon Run's nightmare mode, by testing your speed and efficiency. Now, in overfishing, this wave is usually the weakest link, because the golden egg potential is a lot lower than the other waves you'll see on the list. Usually, it peaks out at around 70 to 80 golden eggs max, but never anything in the 90s or above. For Rush, I think that if goldies spawn more often, then this wave would be ranked higher up, but for the time being, this wave ranks dead last. Following Glowflies at number 9, my second least favorite event, the Quahog Charge. Now, let me just say that in casual play, this wave can be very fun and satisfying, desolating groups of Quahogs from the cannon. Sadly, in overfishing, I feel that this wave can be a little underwhelming. It's essentially a more difficult version of the day wave, but can be pushed to solid scores if there are good spawns and lures are done efficiently. Up next at number 8 is the Giant Tornado Wave. If there's any word I can use to describe this event, it would be boring. I'm honestly pretty underwhelmed with this design. When I first saw this wave, I thought that golden eggs and salmonids would rain everywhere like it's a hailstorm, and it kind of is with the lessers falling from the sky periodically, but I also thought that the tornado in the distance actually hits the terrain and is a hazard to watch out for. In reality, it's just an egg throw simulator. The reason why I don't rank this wave dead last though, is not only because it's easy, but also because it's really satisfying to have it occur on Mariner's Bay and Bone Rattle Arena, since the distance from the crates to the basket are really short. On the other hand, we have instances such as Tornado on Gonefish and Hydroplant, which is an abomination to overfish on because of how ridiculously far away the crates are from the basket. At number 7, we have the most common event of them all, the Day Wave. Happening 75% of the time, I really enjoy day waves due to the unlimited amounts of strategies that can be incorporated. On something like Goldie Seeking or Tornado, it's usually pretty simple and arguably doesn't require too many strategies. However, with day waves, it's complete RNG with which bosses end up spawning, and you and your team have to think wisely of how to split up and delegate. Now, the reason why I ranked this event so low, despite the warm compliments I gave it, is because the other waves are not only more consistent, but usually have higher golden egg potential. Up next at number 6 is the Extra Wave. In the earlier stages of this game, I wasn't too much of a fan of Extra Wave because of a simple reason, which was Kohozuna being the only king salmonid at the time, and it got stale defeating the same king. However, this changed for the better once we had the addition of the Ouroboros and Megalodontia, or Joe as some call it. I think that these two kings are so much fun to face off against, and also feel very rewarding to defeat. In the middle of the pack at number 5 is the Fog Wave. It's pretty funny that I'm putting this event in the middle, because the overfish on it is quite literally a 50-50 gamble as to whether you get a lot of golden eggs or not. This all falls on one big make or break salmonid, being the elusive Goldie. If you get many of them that drop 10 eggs alongside having total control over the stage, then you could get a score like this. Let the Goldie come into me.
Oh, they're really good.
Holy sh**!
Wow.
Wow!
That's good.
Or, if you're not so lucky, you could get something like this. Yeah, it's quite literally a coin flip. At number 4 is the Mothership. This event is not only one of the easiest alongside the Giant Tornado, but also one of the best to overfish on if there's total control. I feel that it's very satisfying to have Mothership waves occur after getting a high score from the first 2 waves, as not only is it both easy and chill, but also because it's pretty much a guaranteed total high score for all 3 waves. Also, It's really satisfying to have the crab tank used here, since it can be used to cheese many golden eggs by the basket when the mothership is attached to it. Winning the bronze medal for taking 3rd place is the Goldie Seeking wave. In Splatoon 2, this was my favorite wave because of how much it pushed possible golden egg scores. Keep in mind that the highest legitimate amount of eggs possible to deposit during day waves was 72 on wave 3 at hazard level mats. Regarding Goldie Seeking, if it's played out well, the score not only goes above 72 eggs, but was one of the few waves where it was possible to score 100 eggs or more. With all of this in mind, does it still carry over to be both great and satisfying to play in Splatoon 3's Salmon Run wave? Yes, it does. In this game, it's actually better because of the egg throw feature, plus opening the incorrect gusher won't penalize you by spawning less from it. There's a couple reasons as to why this isn't at the top though, one of those being if your comp has overall low DPS, it's a pretty tough wave to chew through and relies a lot on good special weapon usage. The other reason is you have to be pretty lucky with the Goldie consistently going to basket, as it can be pretty unsatisfying to see a Goldie be a far distance from it. For our runner-up, winning the silver medal is an event I'm sure many of you probably never expected. At number 2 is the Griller wave. Now, this wave can be very difficult to many, whether it be the large amount of small fry crowding up, or how stressful it could be on high tide. To me, this wave requires a lot of practice to get consistent at, as it literally puts your team's roles to the test, such as who should stun them, who should focus on small fries, and who should be the main source of damage. But that's what I love about grillers. From my experience overfishing on it, it tests your teamwork skills and roles, and that's what I love most about overfishing as a whole. To add on, I just want to say how satisfying it can be to get grillers with the Grisco Slosher. Same with the Splatana, but I prefer the Slosher due to both personal preference and its versatility. And last, but definitely not least, our gold medal winner at number 1 is the Mudmouth wave. This probably isn't a surprise to many people, but not only is this the best wave in the game, but also my favorite because of just how satisfying it can be to push to its limits compared to the other waves. Whenever I think of a high-scoring game in overfishing, I usually ask myself, were Mudmouths present in the total score? Because of just how high the score potential is for this event. Now, Mudmouths, despite being at number 1, doesn't mean it's absolutely perfect. You could be getting a lot of spawns that are far away from the basket, but when you take advantage of where the snackers can optimize, use specials wisely, and delegate well, you can expect some very high scores. As a bonus, to get the Splosher or Grisco Slosher during Mudmouths makes it twice as good, as now you have a teammate that could do all the work in defeating them, and all the remaining 3 have to do is just run eggs. The simple presence of either Slosher I just mentioned can push a score like this to something like this if optimized well. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe, as we're currently pushing strong for 2,000 subscribers. I'll see you guys next time.